And welcome back to the last round of the year. We're back here at Series Futsal. Big games tonight. Tonight the title chase or run ends.
Yeah, so it's pretty much, we've got the next game. So this game is pretty much a bit of a dead rubber.
Yeah.
So you'll probably find that teams will test themselves. Preston have a nice new kit that they're going to wear. You can see their numbers, which is great.
It's a bit annoying how it's black on black, but we move.
No, but the white number,
Yeah.
It's got the white outline. It's easier to see it.
Yeah.
No, I'm happy with that. And next game is Fitzroy versus Evolution. So if Fitzroy win that, then they temporarily go top of the table until the final game of the evening, which will be Amazons versus Melbourne.
Melbourne Fresh.
Melbourne Fresh? I don't know if that's a typo, but all right.
Interesting.
But yeah, so they'll go. So it'll be Amazons versus Melbourne FC for the last game of the season. Which, if Amazons win that, they win the title. So tonight we will have. It's come down to the last night, but we will have our title deciding winning games tonight.
And it is great to see that the title has come down to the last game, because it's not as good as if the title's won.
Oh, you can see the men's competition more than won it 3 weeks before the season ended.
Yeah.
So there wasn't a lot to play for in the final rounds, except for pride. So it's always nice when the title does go down to the last game, because, and it will literally go down to the last, or potentially go down to the last game, because if Fitzroy win, as I said, they do temporarily jump ahead. So.
Yeah, so a big game starting off here. We have Carlton Heart versus Preston Football Club, Futsal Club. As you said, it is pretty much a dead rubber match, but maybe just both teams here might try some new things out to maybe start the new season.
I think because there's still Fos Cup next week.
Yeah.
You'll see Carlton Heart take a bit more of a let's try and build some momentum into Fos Cup.
Yeah, fair enough.
Where the week after, and Preston will probably try and do the same thing. So, like, Preston is still trying to build their own momentum. They came off a win last week, so they'll be looking to get another win here tonight.
Fair enough. We're just going to run through the lineups quickly. Carlton Heart have Paige Daly back in goal with Chewy, Pim, Allerton, Catterwell, Chincotta, Whiting, and Jan. And then
Eva Jan returns.
Yeah.
So Eva Jan formerly played for Colton. I think she's only about 21. So she's returned. So she's had a few, or she at least had most of this season off. I haven't seen her at all. And she's come back into the lineup tonight, so which is good because she's Colton through and through. Yeah,
so it's great to see her there. And if we go through the Preston lineup, we have in goal Atme, Varadi, Abdelif, Cardenos, Manka, El Khatib, Gat, and Halabi. I think that's how you
So yeah, Jess Halabi getting her one of her first runs. I don't think I've seen her play before this season. So normally the coach. Also interesting for the Heart, no Shaban Rajab in the coaching box. You have Mariella Begang. So she copped an injury last week.
Yeah.
So that's probably why she stepped into the coaching role tonight. And I know Sharps will more than likely be finishing really late at work. And it does say Gerardo Soto, but I did not see the G-man there tonight. And for Preston, we have in the coach's box, we have Claudia Damazis.
Yeah.
So her and Jess Halabi will run that. So that will be interesting. Obviously, Claudia is still out injured. I think for me, I'd probably have to go the Heart for this one. I'm going to go 4-1.
Yeah, it's a good call. Just by looking at the lineups, I'm going to have to go for the Heart as well, but I'm going to say like 3-1.
Yeah, and Pim returns too. She had the last 2 weeks off, so Heart now have a scoring outlet because Pim, as we know, scores a lot of their goals.
Yeah, Pim is a big in. She can do not everything, but
she's a very well-balanced player.
Well, I mean, if you can score with your head up front, it's even better. As we start off here, Preston's pass in the back and intercepted there by Pim. As the ball just goes out for a Preston ball.
So Varadi is going to play this one into the middle. And there's look to switch the play early on. And Khatib's going to chase this one. El Khatib's going to chase this one down. It has gone out, so it is Preston's side ball.
What can Preston do from this side ball here? It's played all the way back out. blocked. And just a Preston ball again. So, decent start from both sides here, just trying to fill each other out. As Preston just try to work it around. Abdul Talib, back out wide. Tried, nearly intercepted, and he came off the Preston play there. Can't really see the numbers. Yeah, alright. Carlton now just trying to work it around. Pim passes it back. Pim trying to go up front off, I think that was her leg, and it's a ball, and it's a Carlton ball. I think that's Whiting who's taking throw into Pim. Pim just sent it wide, and Atme will put the ball back into play.
Atme rolls this one in, and they look to switch the play. Abdelatif now on the ball, looking to move it forward. Tries to take on Chincotta, gets round, but Pim's intercepted that one. Whiting's now the next one in the chain. Chincotta, Pim not able to get on the ball from Chincotta, and it's turned back over. Preston now looking to move forward, and a shot from nothing ends up way over the bar.
Yeah, first real shot of the night.
Yeah, kind of led to nothing though. It was, they had so much more time and space.
Oh, I think that long ball will be back tonight because Pim does love to get a head onto those. So
yeah, and it's Daly's favourite ball as well. Daly and Pim have that really good connection where they can find each other. And Daly's got a great throw. Uses Pim as an outlet a lot. So
yeah, and it's just a attacking asset that Carlton can bring back. That now she's in the squad, and it's intercepted.
Oh, good save there from Atme off the shot from Chincotta.
Yeah, great save there.
Abdelatif now one-on-one with Daly. Lines up the shot, looking for the back post. Great save there from Daly. Aladdin looking to move forward now.
Carlton just trying to build up. It's great interception here. Tries the skill move. Preston now, what can they conjure? And they just... Bit of a sloppy move there.
Yeah, I mean, he runs that one out of play. Just ran out of real estate there.
Yeah. She probably could have kicked it into the Carlton players.
Or gone backwards. Yeah. Like, she ran herself into a lot of trouble. I don't know if she had cover. It was a bit hard to see on the camera angle, but if she had a bit of cover there, it would have been nice to go backwards. As we said, Colton now looks to go forward, but Verratti intercepts it. Intercepted again by Chincotta. Been everywhere so far, but Verratti now looking to go on the left. Cut out there by Aladdin, sorry. No, it's Aladdin. I did get it right the first time. Sorry, apologies.
Daly would give it out to Whiting. Whiting on the ball. Out wide. Tried. I think Pim just wasn't on a wavelength there. Just rolls out.
A couple of weeks off, you start to lose that bit of chemistry with the players. Don't know exactly where they're going to run, so on and so forth. And Amy Whiting hasn't been here for the last few weeks either, I don't believe. So, as Minkia looks to move forward with the ball, plays it back to Verratti. Verratti to Abdelatif. Back to Verratti. Colton Hart now looking to close them in. Defending very, very well. Ball just goes out, so it will go. Side ball will go the way of Colton.
Whiting will take it out. Back to Whiting. On the ball here, tries a shot and deflected off. I think that was Abdelatif.
Yeah, blocked out by both the Preston girls there in Abdelatif and Verratti. So Whiting to take this corner.
This is what Pim's great for. Just those high balls if they do decide. They played in short. It's counter here possibly. Abdelatif, it's a great ball and just no run forward there from...
She got blocked out by Aladdin and El Khatib didn't realise that she didn't go forward with her. Where she could have just... She was one-on-one with Daly. I don't know why she gave that pass. She had plenty of time and space to put that one away and just decided that she was going to pass... try and find a pass to put her on a wider angle.
Both these teams just not in sync at the moment. The shot just going wide.
Minkia there played a very good game last week. She started off pretty well tonight. So both Chincotta and for Hart and Minkia for Preston starting off the game very, very well so far.
Pim on the ball, out wide to Whiting. Tries to find Chincotta. She somehow still has it, and it's great interception there from the Preston player. Plays out wide to Abdul Talib.
Tries to find one through the middle. Cut out by Pim, but one back by Verratti. Verratti versus Aladdin. Verratti back to Abdelatif. Abdelatif looking to play Minkia, but that one's just a little bit too far in front, and Whiting lets that one roll out for a hard side ball.
Both teams just the moment trying to find something and just off deflection.
Yeah, both teams playing very well, playing very defensive games, trying to catch each other on the counter attack. And you'll find that once the first goal opens up, as I said, this game is a bit of a dead rubber. There probably won't be as much excitement in this game as the next two.
Yeah.
So you might find that they probably just won't have that same intensity because there's nothing on the line.
Yeah. I think it's Allerton there. No, Chincotta here. Our way to Allerton. He's played in. Pim's in the middle still, but she's surrounded by Preston.
And Whiting's going to take over the ball now. Allerton going to move forward, and Chincotta just moved away, and Allerton can't find the pass, so that will go out for Preston side ball. Played into Atmi.
Both these teams just been a bit sloppy early on.
Yeah.
See if they can just tighten up here.
Elkativ looking for the switch ball to Abdul Latif, finds it. Oh, funny, nearly found Elkativ again, but then as always, Allerton just coming in and cuts that one out, and Cartanos comes in for her first run of the evening.
Back to Sincotta. Cadwell. Allerton out wide in the middle to Sincotta. Tries to find Cadwell. It's just picked up by Atmi. Chuck it out. Do it to Leaf. She's a very creative player. It'll be interesting to see what type of impact she could have tonight. Pim here. Tries the over-the-top ball to find Cadwell, but just doesn't work. And will go out for a Preston ball.
Cartanos to Atmi, back to Cartanos. Cartanos just puts that one out, trying to find variety there on the flank, but just a bit too wide, so Hart will take back over on possession. And Eva Jan's first touch in has turned the ball over for the ball not being on the line, I'm assuming.
Not a great way to come back, but that's all right. She's just getting warmed up, back into things.
She's a great player. I remember watching her play under when she kind of first got the salary, about 15 years old. She was outstanding then. She was ready for open women's then. So hopefully she's continued to develop as pass goes slightly wide of Pim, and Pim can't put that one onto the foot of Cadwell. So now Preston will take over on the ball. Abdul Latif looking to move forward through the middle. Pim cuts that one out. Pim's got Eva Jan on the near side, and that's what you find when teams haven't played a lot together. The communication isn't quite there, but Allerton cuts this one out. Switches over to Cadwell. Cadwell's going to line one up, and Allerton misses one wide. And she'll be disappointed in that one. Had the chance to put them up 1-0 and misses an early opportunity. Well, misses her opportunity as Pim lines one up, and no sting in that one, and Atmi just kicks that one away.
Bit of a P-roller there from Pim.
Yeah, mishit that one.
Pim gets back and does well.
As Abdul Latif can't find her way around past Pim, so has gone out for a Colton side ball.
Pim will look at to play back into Daly. Plays it down the middle to Cadwell. It's a great little ball. That's
what a save by Atmi.
Great save by Atmi.
1-on-1 with Allerton, and just got a hand sword or something. That was absolutely unreal.
Jaron just shanks one out wide, but
that one really wide. Shot going towards the back post. That's what happens when you don't have a designated left footer in your team on a left-footed corner.
Yeah. Preston just trying to gain a bit of momentum. It's been all Carlton for now. Can Preston do something from this opportunity? It's great press there from Cadwell, who's got the ball. Can she find something or find someone? Pim. And it's just a sloppy pass, just an unforced error there. And can Preston find something from this unforced error? Abdul Talif passes it out wide, just taking their time here. Preston just trying to find that gap. Tries a bit of trickery. Can she get through? No, it's greatly blocked, greatly intercepted, and just a bit of a poor header that goes out from just Jan.
Judge the height of that one.
Yeah. Variety. Oh, great piece of skill there. Trying to get past. No, Pim intercepts. All the time in the wall, Pim. She's going to go for a run.
Oh, looking for Eva Jan on the back post.
She probably could have shot herself there.
Could have had a nice little toe poke there. Would have caught Abney off guard. But must say, I really do like the Preston kit, the black.
Yeah. They went from all white to all black.
Well, it's. I know one's their home, one's their away kit.
Yeah.
So the white kit is their home kit.
Ah, fair enough.
The black is their away, and obviously Hart being a predominantly white team.
Jan's pass getting intercepted there. To Catterwell, who tries to find.
Brady now one-on-one. Goes wide and
Oh.
just misses.
It was a great little skill run there from Barati. Just
She's really impressed me over the last 3 weeks.
yeah, she's
Really, really good.
she performed well with the ball at her feet.
Just
Oh,
she's
nice.
been everywhere. I don't know why I didn't notice her earlier in the season, or whether she just really.
Just stood out these past couple of weeks.
Yeah, I don't know whether it was because Claudia Damazi. I couldn't think of Damazi for some reason. Claudia Damazi just was the real standout for Preston. That Variety just didn't click in my mind, but she's everywhere.
Yeah, and speaking of Barati, she's here right now. It's just a little back heel there, just trying to create some space. She's going to find Abdul Latif. No, gets cut out. And Carlton here can go on the counter.
Catterwell now one-on-one. Atmy's coming out.
Yeah.
And well done. Atmy coming out there made Catterwell have to rethink. She
Yeah.
would have just lined up the shot there, but Atmy coming out forces Catterwell to take the extra touch. And then you saw the pass come to nothing as trying to find the header pin. As
Sloppy. Catterwell here, just in the middle free, if she can get the pass on quick enough.
and Jess Alabi stepping onto the court for the first time. I assume it's this season. I don't think I've seen her play any other time this season, but first time in a while anyway, regardless. Normally the Preston coach has decided, oh, it's final game. I feel like I'm going to put the boots on and try and do something for my team. Gat now. Trying to find Halabi. But cut it up by Aladdin.
Preston on the ball variety, tries to find,
Finds Gat that time.
finds Gat.
They changed the numbers around on us, just so you know, guys. So Daniel's trying to sit here
Yeah.
and look at the number, but they did change the number.
So it's a bit annoying.
But yes, that is probably Gat number 9. Good underarm
Cardwell.
throw.
Just try to flick it. And Preston here on the counter. It's a one-on-one situation. It's a great save there from
Daly
Dave.
comes out very, very well there. Paige absolutely does the right thing.
Shot just over the bar.
Halabi just lines one up from just over halfway, hoping to catch Daly out off guard there, but nothing of it.
We've seen quite a few of those go in this season.
Couple of worldies, 3 or 4 worldies I can think of off the top of my head. So it'll be interesting for what our media man Costa decides for goal of the season if we do one.
Oh,
Callowell! Just put wide. Preston, both teams lucky not to be a goal down, and unlucky not to have scored. So
Jan. She's looked very lively ever since starting, which is great to see for Carlton's point of view.
yeah, she's just. You can see the touch isn't quite there. Like the
Yeah.
chemistry's not quite there.
But she has been popping up most places,
She's a bit of a live wire for the Heart, which is something,
which is a good thing to have in a squad.
especially with Gang being injured now. She fills that Gang role very well of just kind of everywhere on the court. As Pim now on the ball, looking to go forward, tries to take through the middle, but cut out by Gat. Gat lines one up, and great save from Daly, diving away to her right.
Yeah, big
But
save there from Daly.
The power on that shot from that distance. She'll catch keepers out with that.
I have a feeling that Paige just might have caught that late because I feel like there was just a defender in the way. But still a great save nonetheless. Chincotta just put pressure here. No, at me. Picks it up. Sends it out wide. Catterwell just trying to close down. And it's worked. Pim wins the header. Chincotta to Whiting. To Catterwell. Nice deflection. Catterwell.
Looking for Chincotta at the back post.
She probably could have gone Pim in the middle.
Probably should have gone Pim in the middle, but didn't.
And a timeout has been called here by Preston. So we'll take a quick break and come back. We are back from that timeout called by Preston. What do you reckon was said during that timeout?
Keep composed, stop rushing.
Fair enough.
Pretty much both teams are trying to rush themselves through the ball and making poor decisions. Whether it be a one-on-one where you decide that you want to try and pass for no reason when you're one-on-one with Daly, or whether it's Hart rushing through, trying to find back post all the time instead of taking the opportunities. They haven't tested at me out once so far. At least Chloe Gatt put one on target where Daly had to make a good save to do it. So I'd be saying test the goalkeepers, guys. We haven't done anything so far tonight.
And it's just poor shots like that.
Shots from distance that mean nothing. If you're going to shoot, you want to shoot. Like, if you're going to have a shot like that, it needs to be around the 10 metre mark, or the 9 metre mark in this case. Because it does make a difference.
Catterwell play Pim. Sorry, no, not Pim. Whiting. Catterwell, great interception there. Passes it off to Chincotta, who sees Pim at the far post. Can she play back in the middle to Catterwell? And it's just a simple save for.
Yeah, but it's what it was a shot on target.
Yeah.
Atme didn't look overly comfortable with it.
Yeah.
It bounced up off a knee up in the air.
Yeah.
If they have people following that up, I've seen goalkeepers, not saying it's Atme, but I've seen goalkeepers fumble those.
Pim, great pass to Whiting, just not getting a foot to that.
So I mean, they've got to be more clinical. They've got to take some of the chances here. They're just turning the ball over way too much, and also when they are having good scoring opportunities, that's when they turn the ball over the most. And that's more Hart than Preston. Preston haven't been able to get themselves into too many good goal scoring opportunities. They've had one or two, but for the last probably 7 minutes, it's all been Hart, with Preston having a few long shots.
Just that long ball, trying to work it out. It goes out for a Preston ball.
Elkatib brings this one back in. Finding Verratti. Verratti back to Elkatib, back to Verratti. Doing well. Moving backwards is drawing the Hart players forward, creating a space over the back for plays to the target.
Yeah.
But they're just not hitting their plays to the target. But ideally, what they're doing is great. And just so you know, ladies and gentlemen, that rule is because two players were outside the court at once. Cannot have two players outside the court on a kick-in or a corner.
Pim plays it out by Catterwell, and it's just another poor shot.
Just nothing testing the keepers at all.
Yeah.
The keepers have had it yeah, they've done things, but they've had so far a pretty easy night. Finds Halabi back to Verratti. Verratti trying to find the miracle ball yet again to midfield, but gets turned over. But makes up for her mistake and wins that ball off Chincotta, and it does go out for a hard side ball now.
Carlton finds something, tries to find Pim, but just goes out.
Vancouver gets a touch on that one, and we'll go out for a corner.
Catterwell take this corner, sees Whiting, has a shot, and straight at me, and Pim just out wide.
Just puts that one wide, but you can see that Atme palmed that one straight down to the path of Pim. If Pim was just a little bit more, maybe she hadn't had 2 weeks off, she would have been a little bit more accurate there, and we could see hard up 1-0 at this point. But a lot of what ifs, and no team's really doing anything of much.
Yeah, too many what ifs. Catterwell just intercepts the ball there. It's going to go back to, I think it's Whiting. Yeah, Whiting. Intercepts it. Abdul Talib.
Oh, good save there from Daly. Getting down low really quickly. Does well. And Whiting clears that one out. Probably a little bit of a lack of communication though. She cleared it out when she had no pressure around her.
If Preston would have scored there, that would have been from out of nothing.
Yeah, and that's what you'll find. I think it's going to take a goal to break the game open by any means.
Yeah.
So once 1 goal scored, you'll find that both teams will stop being so tight defensively and have a few more shots. But until then, I think this is kind of the standard of game we're going to get for the next little while, because I reckon we'll go into the half nil at this point.
Pim plays one out to Chincotta, tries the shot, and just not testing the keeper for these long shots.
You're gonna have to hit. You have to hit the target.
Yeah.
You have to hit the target. Atme looking to bring this one in. Long throw. Trying to find El-Khatib. One back here by Abdelatif. Would have seen Pim away on a breakaway, but Abdelatif does well, gets the body in the front. Verratti to Abdelatif. Abdelatif looking to move forward now. Cut out there by Whiting. Allerton now looking to skip past. Cut out there by Verratti yet again.
Allerton plays it out wide to Whiting. Who sees Chincotta, I think that was. No, that was Allerton. No, this is Allerton.
It was Chincotta. You had it right the first time.
Chincotta, yeah.
You had it right the first time. So played Chincotta, played Allerton. So it's all right. Once you get used to it,
yeah,
you're there. But until you
if I was here every day, I'd be so used to this.
Yeah.
Whiting, Chincotta, just keeper. We'll get back to this. And Paige Daly, the over the top ball. Whiting to Allerton, back to Whiting, just moving backwards. Carlton, and it's intercepted. And can Preston do something off this? Carlton again just get back well defensively.
Now Verratti's going to look to move forward. Hard pressing up forward, trying to find that ball down the line, but just a little bit too much on it, and that one does run out for a hard keeper's ball.
Paige Daly loves the long throw. Can she find Pim? Oh.
Abby lets that one bounce. And
I think she caught her off guard there.
Abdelatif now. Looking to switch play, does. Vancouver now cut out there by Chincotta, done well, and Daly just comes out, and easy as you like. I'm not dealing with that today, thank you. Vancouver back to Verratti, and that one just goes well over the bar. Daly will look to bring this one in now.
Daly just get that long ball over to Pim and just maybe grab one late. Pim on it, great pass back to Chincotta. Whiting, Allerton, Chincotta. Tries to turn Abdul Talib, and that's it. That half time, pretty stale first half, I'd say. Carlton were the more better team, but Preston did have the better chances, I'd say.
Yeah, I think Preston definitely had two clear chances, which they could have put away, but Daly making 2 important saves, where Hart seemed to hold the ball up a lot longer and look a little bit more dominant in the play themselves.
Yeah, hopefully this next half can give us some more action and some more goals. We'll head over to a break.
what a save, and what a double save. That's brilliant by Nog. And that shaky start of the first half has made up for everything. That save has made up for all of it. What a double save. That's going to work. Great little cutback. Can she smack it? Oh, that is faithful. Great finish from Great We are back here for this second half. Let's hope it improves, because we did watch a lackluster, what was that, 20 minutes?
23.
23 minutes, so let's hope we get some goals. And
early signs, early danger signs here from Preston. Looking coming out of the break firing.
Maybe that halftime chat just fired the Preston players up. Maybe got them just thinking. Paige Daly throws it out to Jan. Him. Just trying to turn. And now we're through.
One, and not making most of the numbers. And yeah, just puts that one over the bar.
Probably could have taken her time there with that 2-on-1. She just think that situation.
Yeah, she took the shot way too early. She had so much time and space in front of her. If she had taken a couple more steps, she would have had a better shot opportunity. As Abdelatif now on the ball, looking for the middle image here. Finds it. Now Verratti over the top, trying to find either Abdelatif or El Khatib. Over to Abdelatif. Abdelatif back into Verratti, switching play twice. Now Sinclair takes over, And cut out again by Preston, but Chincotta winning that one back. No, giving away a foul, so Preston look to regain possession off the foul. Radi stands over this one. Lines up the shot, or was that a pass to Elkatib? I'm not sure. It was either a shot that missed to the near post or a
that would have been a pretty hard pass to control.
or a pretty subpar pass. So
Chincotta plays it back to Catterwell. Tries to find, and has found Jan, because she played in the middle, and that's Chincotta's there, and just a great, just lucky little pick up there from
she read it well.
She did read it well. That ball just was close to fumbling out of her hands as well, but she picked it up, and Chincotta here, she's been lively, Chincotta. She's been
just so far for me, regardless, it's between, for like your player of the match, it's between Variety and Chincotta.
Yeah.
Both players have done pretty much everything they can except put scoreboard pressure on.
Jan, I think that was a shot.
It was.
Oh, just kept in from.
It took a deflection off the Preston player. I don't know why the Colton player there bothered keeping that one in. They could have had the corner as they look to reset.
Catterwell from the edge. Allerton twists and turns, tries to find a shot. Chincotta looking for the shot off the crossbar. That's the first good long shot we've seen tonight. That's the first one that's really challenged the keeper there. And the run at me gets away.
Yeah, they get away with
murder.
Lucky there. As Variety looks to move forward, and that one's straight in the face. So they will quickly check on her, make sure she's all right.
Nothing worse than Club 1 in the Falcon.
Oh, mate, especially if it's right in the nose, it brings so many tears to your eyes. You're just like, oh, just make it stop. Ability, Chincotta, that one's gone out. Off Chincotta. I thought it was out off at me, but that's okay. Moving on, we have Variety on the ball. Being blocked away there by Catterwell, but looking for that long ball over the top, trying to find Elkatib, but cut out here by Jan has a nice shot there. Atme had to read that one well. Both
of these keepers this half are finally doing a bit more than they did in the first.
Well, they're being tested, which is what I said after the timeout. You need to test the keepers. Atme hasn't been able to hold on to one where Daly has pushed everything away to the side. So it's been good from the players, because if I'm being honest, Atme doesn't look that confident in keeping stuff out.
Cut out by Chincotta, and she gets a leg to it, and Catterwell, she's got Chincotta, but she's just holding the ball, just plays it out wide to Allerton, just trying to get around. Great take.
When I say that, by the way, I do mean you don't have to look confident and hold on to the ball.
Yeah.
Your job as a goalkeeper is to keep everything out. You don't have to grab everything. As long as you're keeping it all out, it doesn't really matter where it goes. Variety looks to take over the play now. One-on-one with Whitey. Goes around her, but Whitey's going to put a body, and Aladdin comes across for cover. And that one is out off Variety, so it will be a heart side ball.
Allerton played quickly to Paige Daly. Back to Allerton in the middle. She just runs with the ball. The shot. Just no pressure around her there. She just be able to freely just take that.
Yeah, she was able to walk through the defence there until the last moment where they all closed in on her, and Paige was forced to have that shot from a bit of range.
Pim plays to Allerton. Just a bit of a sloppy pass there from Allerton. Pim nearly got the block there. It goes all the way out to Daly for a long ball to Catterwell. Gets through a couple players, sends it back. Allerton. Whiting.
Abdulatif now looking to take back over possession. Plays out Variety. Variety down, looking through the middle, cut out there by Pim and Aladdin.
Pim here just on the outside. Plays it, tries to play it back into the middle to
Whiting just not on the same page there as Carthanos looks to bring this one in. Played back to Gat. Gat to Abdulatif. Abdulatif looking to take one through the middle. Does. Goes fast too. Has the shot and just wide. As we see both teams looking to attack the middle and try and beat the keeper one-on-one nearly.
Just can't find a target. Pim with the long ball, tries to control it, just rolls out there.
good body work there from Abdelatif. Pushes her all the way out, not allowing her to have any go forward. Abdelatif now. Control, by the way, is what I was trying to say. Not have any control. As Daly spills that one out, but manages to keep a hand on it.
Whiting finds Pim out, or Pim just didn't get to the
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell it's just not that gel. Like they're just not on the same page at the moment. The Hart players.
Catterwell into Pim. The shot by Whiting, and it's just scrambled into that bottom left corner there. Just looks like a keeper's mistake there from
it definitely took Atme off guard. I don't think she expected the shot there. So you'll see here, you've got Whiting looking for the throw, places the ball down because there's no options. Straight back to Allerton. Allerton can now find Pim here. Pim switches the play and the shot. So what Atme's doing there, and it's the wrong thing as a keeper. She's expecting that ball to come back across. She's predicting what's going to happen other than reacting to what the ball does.
Yeah.
So you're right, it is a keeper's mistake, but defensively, Preston should have held a lot more central there.
Yeah.
And that's what forced them to be down 1-0 now. And Hart moved the ball around well, and they look more dangerous so far this half.
Hopefully they can break open the floodgates here. We'll see a couple more goals from both teams as Allerton just tried to find Catterwell, she cut off. Catterwell to Allerton, tries the shot, it's come off again. So Carlton just slowly just moving up the field with these side balls. Allerton tries to play it in quickly. And
two players off the court again.
Yeah.
You can hear Amy Whiting go, get on the court to Catterwell. One-on-one chance again, way more time than what you thought, and took the opportunity way too early.
Both these teams just seem to rush a bit tonight. There's no composure.
Good work there from Halabi.
Not sure what's. I think it's I mean, it is a foul too.
It's a foul to Hart, but I'm pretty sure it was Halabi swinging a leg out after the play had already gone. And that one goes all the way through, and Hart are up 2-0.
It's a second one for Whiting. She scored 2 long-range efforts.
Was it Whiting or Pim? Did it come off Pim?
I'll just have a quick little look here. Whiting with the initial shot. I think it might have did come off Pim. No, just let it go.
Yep.
2 for Whiting.
Yeah. Whiting with a brace.
Allerton now back to Whiting. Can she make it 3? Oh, she does.
3 goals from Whiting in the first 10 minutes of the half, and Hart looking to put this one to bed as quickly as possible now.
The floodgates did open.
Allerton, Whiting.
It's a hat-trick. 3 the best.
Yeah, right.
Probably not the best, but as Martin Tyler would say.
Yeah, I love the enthusiasm. Yeah, they were goals.
Yeah.
The second one was good.
Yeah, the third one was just a bit keeper's error once again. Atme just not switched on tonight.
I just think the first goal, you make that mistake, it takes you a moment to come back out of the mindset that you've made the mistake.
Chincotta now away. And just poor touch there from Pim.
Yeah, so when you make that original mistake, for some keepers it can take them a moment to get their mind back out of the mistake. And then when you make another mistake, what you feel is a mistake, copying a free kick from halfway, your mind starts to go, and then you cop a third one like that, and then I wouldn't be surprised if she cops another 2 or 3.
Yeah. Let's hope, for her sake, she can just switch back on and Pim will block that out.
Halabi looking to bring this one in. Looking for the throw. Cut out there by Jan. Jan finds Pim. Pim looking to switch play, finds Chincotta. Chincotta's by Jan there, but slightly behind her.
Yeah.
And Preston will bring this one back in. But as I did say, once the first goal was scored, you'd find the floodgates would finally open.
Yeah.
And they have, just not in the way that Preston would have hoped.
Whiting. 3 goals to a name already. Plays it out wide, finds Pim. And just making that run there. I think that's Chincotta. Oh no, it was Jan, my bad. She's going to play in Pim. Back to Jan, tries the shot from an acute angle, and Chincotta.
Amy did really well there, coming out and then with awareness to kick the ball out to Abdelatif and not cop another shot. Halabi, back to Abdelatif. Abdelatif now looking to take the middle space as she always does. Finds absolutely no one, and that one goes out for a keeper's ball. Daly will bring this one back in.
Just no creation going on for Preston. Whiting. To Chincotta. Holds it up, back to Whiting. Just taking their time, Carlton. Whiting trying to just move it forward. Tries to find Chincotta, but just a bit too much on the pass. And it goes out. At me to play it back in. Shot, it's just wasteful, woeful. Daly, bring it in. Long throw, finds Pim. Could you play Chincotta quickly? No, she goes back. Finds Whiting. Try to play Chincotta. Cut out by the Preston defence. Just a bit of a wild shot, and it's back to Whiting. Plays Pim on the outside. On the inside to Allerton, I think that was.
It was Jan.
Oh, Jan.
Yep.
They both look the same. Chincotta. Oh,
Oh, hit the post!
outside of the fruit.
Mate, we could make it a compilation of all the times this game that they've just missed goals and we'd be sitting here for 10 minutes. Both teams have been very, very unlucky with the amount of chances they've had.
Yeah.
As Abdelatif now looks to drive forward, does. Pass on to touch, let it down, and that one's played back by Whiting to Daly. Daly just picks it up.
Jan,
she's right-footed, by the way.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, just want to point that one out. She is right-footed. She scrapes one off her left and just goes over the bar. Atme looking to bring this one in now. Abdelatif. I don't think I've seen Abdelatif go off. I'm sure she has, but she spent a lot of time on the court. Abdelatif plays it back to Halabi.
Catterwell intercepts.
Whiting keeps it in just.
Finds Catterwell in the middle. She go out wide. No, she takes the shot, and just a bit fumbly there from Atme, but she maintains the ball in her hands.
Abdelatif looking to dance around. Chincotta does. Can she dance around Jan?
She's
She
trying
can,
to,
but she can't dance around Catterwell, so that one does go out for a hard side ball. Little flick over the top, cut out by Preston, and Cartonos loops that one up, and Abdelatif wanted nothing of it.
Yeah. Jan to Catterwell. Lets it roll out. Jan, can she take a shot? She just a bit of a P-roller shot there. Not going anywhere. Preston build here. Just and Catterwell, great interception, and can take the shot at me. Just was able to see that through and pick it up.
Drops it to Labi, but looking for that target and cut out there by Aladdin. No, that was Jan. I'm doing it now. I'll tell you what it is. It's the sleeves. It's because they're both wearing long sleeves. Chincotta and Jan are wearing the long sleeves. And they're both ponytailed as well.
Oh,
as Abdul Latif just toe pokes one nearly on target.
there's no one on her as well. It probably could have gone the whole way.
I think she would have been blocked out by Minku. Just slightly in the way as we see Daly put
Too
a
much
long
space allowed there.
Roll a long ball to Jan. Jan puts that one straight into at me. Aladdin cuts that one out. Jan looking to win off Halabi. Halabi uses body and puts it in front of Jan. Cut out there again by Aladdin. Played back to Jan. Turns Halabi. Jan looking for a first goal on a return. And at me saves that one. It will go out for a corner for the Heart. Nearly finding Whiting, but cut out there by Halabi, so it will go out for a side ball now.
On the ladder, is this 5th versus 4th, or is it
yes.
with Carlton being ahead, right?
Yes.
So Carlton, who
They can't move.
no, but they just secure that 4th position.
No, they're already there. They can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't move.
Yeah.
No team can move. The only teams that can move are the top 2 teams tonight.
Fair enough.
Well, technically that's not correct, by the way. If Preston lose and Melbourne Futsal FC win by, I think it's 40 goals, as we see another one roll all the way through.
That's 4 for Whiting. Same as the number on the back of the shirt.
Yep,
4 goals.
4 goals. Definitely going to end up with player of the match. 4 goals in a 4-0 win at this point. As Jan rolls this one all the way back to Whiting. Whiting cuts inside, takes the shot, and
it's just a keeper's error.
it's a bit. It's an error all around.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, there's no one blocking the shot. Atmy's come out trying to use her knees instead of using a leg or an arm. It's mistakes all around, and Preston would be disappointed. They played a very good first half. And they've turned it around, and they haven't played the best second half. But the funny thing is, Atmy's saving shots that she shouldn't be saving.
Yeah.
And letting ones that she should be saving in.
Yeah, it's very annoying.
So it's annoying for as a keeper yourself, and you're like, oh, how am I saving these, but I'm not saving that? Like, that's what I should save every time.
With about 4 minutes to go until both these teams have cleared their seasons, what are your just basic summaries on both these teams?
Preston need to improve. They need to keep together. The longer they play together, they need to have Claudia Damasi back so they have goals. Without Claudia Damasi, they have no goals. And we've seen it ever since she's been out. Preston can't score. Well, they can. When I say they can't score, they're not scoring like they were.
Yeah.
Damasi is such a good player for Preston, and if she had stayed around without the injury, she'd probably be close to Claudia Frescalzo's Golden Boot.
Fair enough.
I don't think she'd be near it, but I think she'd be a lot closer than what she is.
Fair enough.
I reckon she'd be sitting second. For the Heart really need to have a consistent side next season. They have a consistent 4 in Daly, Chincotta, Pim, and Aladdin.
Yeah.
But they need to have a consistent team to build around these players. These players can be very good, and they hold any starting lineup. As we see, Catterwell
with a double opportunity there.
Yeah, put one onto the post, then put one wide. But yeah, that the starting lineup Colton have can challenge any starting lineup in the league, but it's when they have to go off or when they get tired. They need to have the players around them. So hopefully with Outdoor coming to an end next season, you might see the return of a couple of teams, which will in turn bring players. So hopefully there we can find ourselves in a really good spot.
And a timeout here is called by Carlton.
Yeah, it'll be the Heart. Yep.
So with about 2 minutes to go, about 2-3 minutes to go, Heart here, can they just see out the win? And we'll be back after this. Great little cutback. Can she smack it? Oh, that is sensational. Great finish from Great And we are back for the final, or just entering the final 2 minutes of this game. This second half has been pretty much just a heart display of what they can do when they're on song.
Jan does well there to cut that one out. Not allowing Abdelatif to move forward. Trying to keep the clean sheet here for the Heart. Abdelatif's going to let that one run out. Abdelatif not on the line, so it will be a turnover to the Heart.
We've now just entered stop clock territory. Plays it out to Chincotta, tries to turn.
Right, he does well there. Not allowing her to go around her. Takes player and ball.
Allerton. Catterwell.
Jan now on the ball. That one goes wide, and Atmi will look to bring this one in. Finds Abdelatif. Abdelatif's going to skip round one. Tries to skip round Chincotta, but can't. Abdelatif again. This time skips around Chincotta, gets a foul, draws the foul, I should say, and Preston have an opportunity here to maybe put some respectability back into the scoreline.
If they can get one back, your 4-1 prediction's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
The shot. And Chincotta just breaking away here. Back to Allerton, who just shoots wide of that near post, that left-hand side.
Yeah, had players coming across the body, not allowing you to put a foot around the ball to place it, so forced a toe poke, and that one just wide. And he's going to come out and collect this one, and does. Long throw, looking for El Khatib, and that one rolls all the way out for Daly to bring this one in with 1 minute and 16 seconds remaining.
Paige Daly just to roll it out. Allerton just trying something, just not working. And Preston on the counter here, just a poor ball. Never mind, they could. And Paige Daly, what a save. And again, just Preston, it's just a bit of pinball.
Yeah, they're pressing now. They want to score a goal. They don't want to have this a 4-0 loss to end their season.
Very rare you see clean sheets in futsal. And Catterwell just trying to pop one out from afar.
You say that, but we did see a few too last week.
Wait, did we?
Yeah.
Fair enough. What about in the men's comp?
There's some clean sheets in that.
Fair enough. Jan just trying to turn. That ball somehow worked, but
used the body well to create the space for herself, and then just cleared the ball away. Righty, all the way back to El Khatib. El Khatib's going to look for Halabi.
Catterwell just trying to take it off Abdul Talib, but the ball goes anyway, and she has won the ball, so plays it out wide, just blocked, and Preston, can they finally get one? Just a bit too slow. Elton, he's played Chincotta inside. No, just cut off the pass, and just a bit of a knock. Let's play on. Take a shot from afar, and it's just poor. Paige Daly, can they just one more maybe? They're thinking. And that is it. That is the full-time whistle. A big 4-0, well not big, but just a nice 4-0 win to end off Carlton Heart's season after a half-time at being 0-0. 4 goals from Amy Whiting that half. You've got any thoughts on the match?
Yeah, no, as I said, it took a little bit for the game to open up. Once it did, the floodgates opened, and we saw Hart come through. They've cemented their 4-spot place. They won't be able to move. So it'll be good for them leading into Foz Cup in a couple of weeks, next week. So
fair enough.
Hopefully they can continue on with their form.
We will try to bring someone up here for an interview, and we will be right back. Great little cutback. Can she smack it? Oh, it is sensational. Great finish from Great goal shot.
Ball just went straight down to the floor, and Carmen Compose in the near post finds the back of the net. And Liz L from all the way back. She wants a crack at it, and she gets a goal from it. So went from a yellow card to.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with, well, I'm assuming you're player of the match. You did score four goals out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah, out of nowhere, yeah.
So, Amy Whiting, so for you guys, that was your last game of the season.
Yeah.
You finished 4th. But it looked like you might have lost that game about half-time. I didn't know who was going to win. It was so up in the air.
Yeah, it was just so tight. Like, we were pressing and, like, having shots, and we just weren't having any luck, really. But
was there anything said at half-time? What was the kind of message coming out? Was it test runner or
yeah,
what was it?
Pretty much just the same as what we're doing, except just take more chances, take more shots. Like, we had plenty of space in the first half. We just weren't taking all of our chances.
Yeah, definitely. Basically, what I said at half-time was that you guys hadn't hit a shot that was really on target.
Yeah,
and
yep.
Every time Rana looked like she was going to get the ball, she was a little bit fumbly.
Yeah,
so
yep.
Once you guys took those chances, as you saw, you scored
Yeah.
four goals, but 3 of them were kind of keeping mistakes.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
yeah. I
Like,
wasn't sure if pretty much, at least 3 of them, I wasn't sure if they went in. They just, slipped past her. And
exactly. Sometimes that's what futsal is, though. It's a bit of luck.
Yep.
Obviously, that's the end of the series season. There is FOS Cup.
Yep.
So for you guys, obviously you didn't win any silverware throughout the league. Is it your aim to win FOS Cup?
Yeah, I mean, winning is the goal for everyone. So, that would be good. Just improving every week is pretty much what we say. Just get better every week.
So, something for me and Daniel, who's the commentator who does it with me, he asked me, what do I think Colton need to work on? And for you guys, I'm hoping you can give me the same answer here. But you guys don't always have a consistent lineup. Is that something you're trying to get?
Yeah, we've just had we've just been unlucky with like injuries and like people being out and whatnot. So hopefully next season we have like a solid team every week.
Yeah. So obviously once you have the solid team, you can then start to compete for the title. I assume that's what the goal is at the end of the day.
Yep. Yeah, that's the goal.
No worries. Well, I won't keep you too much. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Guys, stay tuned. You've got Fitzroy versus Melbourne Evolution up next. So if Fitzroy win, they do go to the top of the table temporarily. So make sure that you stay tuned and watch that game. See you guys soon.